Alright, hey everybody, Hrph here. Welcome to another episode of our modded Minecraft series. I started off just flying around. We're a little bit further than where we were in the past. I found another one of these pyramids. We found a couple of other little odds and ends chests just laying around. These I forgot to get out of my inventory. So those were from home. We may have found a couple of iron ingots. But this crap, 5 diamonds, this sword, some leather, a few of these things we found just kind of wandering around here. So I want to make my way over to that. We noticed that thing, behind the pyramids from the last episode. So figured we'd go over there and take a look at it. Also, this tree is kind of bizarre looking, right? What is that? I want these pumpkins. Do I have an axe? Yes, I do. All right, we'll put our flying gadget up there. I made an upgrade to the flying, what is it, a gyrodyne, I think it's called. The upgrade was a propeller. It was like a enhanced propeller, improved propeller. I can't remember exactly what it said. Supposedly it reduces, it said it reduced air resistance or something, which I kind of thought meant it would make it a little faster, but I don't know that it did that. What's this crazy thing? Somebody built this. It's just a jungle log. Okay. I don't see much else here. Alright, I'm going to head over to this tower thing, and I'll bring you guys back when we get there. Where in the HE double hockey sticks did you come from? You must have come from in there, huh? Didn't even see him. Well, here we are. I don't know what this is. I don't see any hostiles here except for that creeper that snuck up on it. I don't care about any of that. Is it cooked? I'll take that. That's food. Another barrel. Is this... I kind of like these banners, honestly. These look good on the house. We're going to have to steal a couple of these on the way out. What do we got happening here? What should go up? I've got jungle logs. I've got gravel. Oh, just a trap. Interesting. A note block? Yeah. Meh. Alright, this was apparently a waste of time. No, let me up there. We've got a chest up here with a jukebox. Huh, bunch of tables. Carrying some gold. Might as well take these. Hey, that's all I care about. Let's steal a couple of these banners. I know where this is if we want more. Just want to see, what is that? Just decorative. I don't think I can hit the water from there. I can hit this water though. Alright, I'm going to place our little thing down here. We're going to fly around. I'll pick you guys back up here shortly. Oh, apparently I have some rewards. We were at 29. Campfire book. Whoop, back to game. Yeah, that didn't really help us levels-wise, but there are some trees over here. I need to start collecting a bunch of the modded logs, trees. What's that red thing right there? Interesting. So I'm going to grab some of these purple ones, green ones. Those green ones might just be mushrooms, which I don't want. But I need this. Alright, I'm going to grab some of this stuff, and nobody wants to watch me cut down trees, right? So far we've grabbed... What is this? We got ebony, and blue. Yeah, so far we've grabbed the southern jacaranda. I don't know how to pronounce that. Ebony logs and blue enchanted logs. And some saplings of each. That's cool. We'll grab some green enchanted. This probably won't break. There we go. Yeah, got a couple of green enchanted saplings. There we go. Close enough. Alright, I'm going to keep poking around here. I will pick you guys back up shortly. Here's, is this a village? Might be a custom village. And I got a cow. A cow wandered into my, my unit here. Let's get out. There you go, sir. Enjoy your new village. We got in here anything? Not really. I don't know what horse feet is. Huh. Take a saddle. Golden carrot. Coal. Minced beef. I don't know what these things are. Backpack. This one has a little basement. I love it. Oh, and we got... Oh, look at all of this. All right. All right, so that's the village that... or the little set of buildings we were just at, where we got all the meat. I was shearing some sheep over there with the shears that we found. And I saw this set up over here, and I just got an achievement. I wasn't recording. And it said first village, so I think this is kind of the first, you know, custom village. Oh, and we got, yes. It's our first Waystone. I'm going to steal this. Yes, we got a Waystone. I'm just going to raid what's in here, and we're never going to come back. Stone cutter, thank you, sir. $400 that way, $500 that way. Interesting. You know what? I'm going to leave doors open so I don't. Cherry wood. So I don't just keep going in and out the same buildings. Wow, there's something down there. It just never ends. There's stuff everywhere. There's another couple of houses up here. So this is exactly what I'm looking for, though, because we need, you know, I did want to set up my own sort of, you know, village with grindstones. I don't want those. Ooh, diamonds in a village. When does that happen? You know, I'll take everything. So yeah, I can grab these villagers. I need to be looking for. You know what? That reminds me, I want these. Take a couple of grindstones. That was cool. This was ironwood. So that's a new, another new wood for us. Let's see, we'll grab all this crap. So I'm over here outside this, this little structure I saw in the distance. Little house, wasn't much in here. I went through these two barrels and there was, you know, just some onions and carrots and crap like that. So not much to see. And yeah, I don't really see other trees around here other than this ironwood. So I am pretty loaded up. My backpack is pretty full as well. So I think I'm going to head back home. But one thing I did do is I broke a bunch of, what are they, composters? And I think the composters are how the farmer folks, you know, the composters is what turns them into farmers. So I broke all the ones I could find. So I think we have a bunch of villagers that do not have a profession. Crap. How did I get up there? I think it was over here. So I think we have a bunch of them walking around that are free. And I can fit, as we saw with the cow, I can fit a villager into my flying thingamajig. So in theory, we could transport some back if I can get them. I don't think you can put a lead on a villager, so I can't drag them into it. But if I just place it down near them, and there's a few of them, they'll probably walk right into it. And then I'll fly them home. But for now, so I'm going to come back here and do that. But for now, I'm going to go home and just offload. Yeah, here's a few down here. I was looking for you guys, and you were all down here. Slackers! Yeah, see, Newton and Leanne and a whole bunch of them don't have professions, so I can bring them back and turn them into whatever I want. But I need to prepare an area for that, so maybe I'll go work on that now, and I'll bring you guys back. Well, alright, we have found ourselves some diamonds, so I'm down just gathering deep slate. I want to create a couple of houses out in the yard for, you know, potential villagers. So I just wanted to keep with the theme that I did the house with. We're going to probably just use, you know, cobbled deep slate. Or yeah, whatever this is. Whatever I pick up, right? Yeah, cobbled deep slate. So I was just down here grabbing some. I went in the direction that we hadn't gone before. Okay, so we came into, was just tunneling this away, and we came into a pocket of lava. So, I wanted some obsidian anyway. So I just, I locked myself into this little room here. Little obsidian room, and I'm just grabbing, I've only got 4 so far, but I'm just grabbing some obsidian as well while we're here. Enough to make a portal and a little extra, maybe enchanting table and so on. So, okay, so we've got the starting Starting foundations here for a couple of buildings. I like this. I really like this. I just don't know if I like it like right here in front of these houses. So I may end up moving it kind of down over here or something. Closer to the house. I wanted to leave room over here just in case, I wanted to add more houses for some reason. I don't really know. I don't know why, but who knows, right? Let's... I brought dirt up so that I wouldn't do that exact thing. So I'm just trying to replicate, like your standard looking village house. I made it a little bigger. Normally I think they're only 5 wide. I made it 7, just so I could stuff more villagers in there. Probably going to make, I'm going to add a couple of windows and things like that, but nothing fancy. I am far from creative. No one's ever going to confuse me with a creative person. So I'm just going to keep working on this, and I'll bring you guys back when we're done. Again, nothing fancy, just using the cobbled deep slate and the palm logs to sort of keep in the same theme as the house. I need to replace the roof on this house too. The ebony wood that we got might be a good candidate. Also, I could just do palm slabs, like, and carry that color through. I don't know. Why is my dog barking? Okay, so we've made some progress. Doing these little villager houses over here sort of reminded me that I had to do my own house. So I have just put the palm slabs down in here. I use this southern jacaranda. What is that? It's kind of like what? It's not pink. What would you call that? Almost like rose? I don't even know what you would call that. But I added some desperately needed plates, and I like the contrast. It stands out a little bit. I have moved our waypoint little station over here next to the house. I like it much better, and I've got the basics of these down. I use the southern jacaranda here as well, just because I think it stands out. I have trouble personally picking out, the gates from the fences. So I've made little decks out here in the back. I use the kind of the corner feature here. Save a tiny bit of wood. But yeah, these houses are identical. I don't have roofs on them yet. I'm still trying to figure out what material I want to use. But I do have 3 beds down. You know what? Let's use one of these beds. Why not? But yeah, I've gone through. I've tested all the lighting. So once we get villagers, they'll be able to goof around. We'll have some workstations on this side. They have a little bit of room out here. We can expand this, right? They got a little bit of room to wander. Again, both of these are the same. So, yeah. Nothing fancy. I had 6 beds in storage, so I used all 6. Probably will change these colors. I happen to have 2 gray and 4 red, so I just did them like that. So we'll probably change them to some different colors. But yeah, I still got to figure out, like I said, roofs, but I want to redo the roof of the main house too. So yeah, we'll work on that. We'll figure it out. I've added also 2 crop plots. These 2 new ones are fully wheat. We had one over here that was wheat. I took the wheat away. We had found cabbage in those villages that we were at earlier in the episode, so we have a cabbage field going. We got onions. We just got a whole variety of crap. I figured we're probably going to exist mostly on wheat, so I had 2 wheat fields, on bread. So I got 2 wheat fields going. And as we progress and explore, we're going to grab every hay bale that we can find and turn it into more bread. So that's interesting. I had to take this big thing down. I needed more palm logs. And I assumed since it was 4 wide that it needed 4 saplings. Apparently it does. Those aren't really there. Okay. So I just planted 4 saplings in a square and it made a giant palm tree. I did not know that. It was a guess. Very nice. You know, I need to move this field over as well. But okay, that's it. I am still going, figuring things out. We may do a little tiny bit more exploring, but I'll bring you right back. Okay, so we have reached level 31 here. So what I want to do is create us an enchanting room. Craft us an enchanting table, and let's see. We can split this up. One more, and then we'll just do that. And take away the extra. So we've got 16 bookshelves, and in enchanting table. So let's place this. I think I want to do it kind of like right here in the middle. So we'll do 5. That's 10, 11, 12. I don't remember if I can skip a spot. I think you can. I don't think it used to be that if you did this, you attach something to the bookshelf, it negated the bookshelf. But let's see what the table says. Oh, sharpness 4. Woohoo! I'll take that right away. Yeah, so it's telling me I can go up to 30. So I guess they fixed that at some point. I just remember sticking a torch, you know, on the side of a bookshelf. And then it said I couldn't do level 30 because I didn't have, and that was years ago. Versions and versions ago. What am I doing? I've already forgotten. I need lapis. Yeah, let's do this. So I'm going to want to put a chest up here so that we can put... It's one of the reasons I kept lots of the old odds and ends armor. What else do we get? Oh, and sweeping edge 3. Not bad. Not bad. Hrph is more formidable. I'm just going to leave that in there. It adds a cool look, honestly. So yeah, we're down to level 28. Hope we got a nice weapon. So yeah, our enchanting phase begins. Okay, I think I'm going to end it here today, folks. As always, thank you guys so very much for watching. If you find yourself enjoying what we do, if you're pulling for Hrph, do throw us a like, a comment. Consider subscribing if you haven't, as all these things do help out a small channel. And as always, I look forward to seeing everybody in the next one.